what's going on? I wanted to make a quick video about possibly one of the most important things when using a weed eater, string trimmer, whippersnipper, whatever you people choose to call them. It really don't matter. I call it a string trimmer. I grew up, everybody called them weed eaters around, so call it what you will. I put some examples. I have, if you've watched my channel, this don't even scratch the surface of the types of trimmer line I have. This is what I had on the shelf over there. So I picked it up and put it down. Well, actually, there's that brand over there called, what's it called? I don't care, because it is a little roll and I didn't want to bring it over here. The rest is in my box on the traders. Y'all seen it before. I got too many. Now, here's what I want to talk about. This is one of the most important things I've noticed to change the attitude and the technique also of the way you use your string trimmer. You're going to be like, huh? Like, yeah. Let's see if I can lose this light. I don't know why it's flickering. I don't know if that's just on camera or on my screen. I don't know. I hate to lose the light, but it is what it is. First off, let's just go through what I have here. These are all 095s, I think. I've got 105 right there, but anyway. Titanium force. Y'all seen this? This is like what I would call probably the best trimmer line on the planet. All right. Is it the best overall? There is no such thing. Some will do concrete better. Some will do fence rows better. Some will do this better. Some will do that. There is no such thing as the best. I hate to bust your tears. So if you see somebody saying that, they don't know what they're talking about. Is it the best that they personally used? Yes. I use these titles the best because they was somebody that made that, and I've used that trimmer line and it was trash. Now maybe where he was at, it was good. So that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. There is no best. Every situation has its different ammunition. So I try them all and I will switch to what I'm doing a lot of times too and what time of year it is. Believe that or not, sometimes the grass is thicker on the bottom, thicker on the top. Drought time, heavy time, like if a trimmer line has an angle on it, it will cut thick grass better than a round line. But then a round line tracks almost true because it's circular and it's physics. The air will hit the back of it the exact same amount on each side, so that line will stay straight. So if you edge with a trimmer, nothing's better than a round line. But a round line is also strong, sturdy, and will last and do real good on a lot of other surfaces and fence lines and stuff, right? Then you get into a square line, it will cut the grass better. But if I've noticed fences eat it, like anything twisted or squared. Usually fences, if you got a strong trimmer, if you got a little 225 or something, you're going to think a lot of these trimmer lines are the best. That's because you have no power. So I'm talking about commercial operators with commercial trimmers will tell the difference. Real weak weed eaters like the 225 and stuff, y'all won't know the difference because you don't got no power. All right, so, and then we'll take another example. This is XP Force. It's got a little inner core on it. And then we have one of my favorites of all time, Trim Force by Husqvarna. Then we have the legendary Oregon Magnum Gator. It's the round. I have the whole thing is square, or two of them. That was Roy's favorite, the square, not the round. I like the round better. We got the Weed Warrior. Shakespeare makes it. You know Shakespeare, they make ugly line and everything. That is a twisted 105. Now that's some good line, not gonna lie. And this is from my friends Hippa. They sent this to me as an inner core. It comes with a thing. This is the 95. I'm going to make a video about it specifically, but that's where it's making its debut. I done made one video about it. They sent this to me for free to try out. They also sent me a kit from my Echo, so watch my Echo chainsaw video. About whatever video, just a few videos back, you'll see an Echo chainsaw on the screen, the picture. So I will be giving that a go soon, but I don't have enough grass and it's not, so I'm gonna take it to the other property where we got some more grass and try it. So, best trimmer line on earth, No such thing. Nope. 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 But what will happen, they will make your trimmers feel different completely. The round line cuts so different than, say, the little octagon and the twist. Like something with a sharp edge will cut the grass better. Round flies through the air perfectly. And the reason they put these little slots all the way around it is to quieten it down. Do you know that? Because if it's a solid circle like the Gator, this trimmer line is so obnoxiously loud because it don't have those little slots cut into it. You know, when they used to put antennas on vehicles, I know a lot of y'all still have cars. I have some with antennas, and you'll notice something wrapped around the antenna. That is to break that wind from it hitting equally on the back, like I was talking about the trimmer line doing, to make that whistle. So they wrap that around to break the wind up, so it won't hit exactly the same time at the back. So that's how they reduce the sound. You will see the little, if you're really interested in decibels and stuff, it'll tell you like the strength of that one. It says this XP force is 1 dot. See the strength, this little guy? It's got the what, 5-star. This one's got 4-star, but this one's quieter. And if you look, they're made different. This one has a lot bigger holes in it than this one does. And then this one's a 3 out of 5, the weakest and the quietest, right? Ain't that right, how that works? 2 out of 5? I'm pretty sure. So, protested, I don't know if they do that. I like how Husqvarna does that. I don't know if they do it or not. HIPAA. Can't wait to try that HIPAA. But anyway, Husqvarna clearly labels loud versus strength. I find the trim force strongest on the grass. It does real good on other stuff, but not as good as the round. The round line is going to be universally the best. Again, when I say universally, it's going to do 1 or 2 things fantastic and the rest of things mediocre, right? Just like trim force will cut the grass better, but will do fence lines and concrete mediocre. So it all balances out to use one you like. But I've noticed flat paths, the way it cuts, no matter how strong, you put it on a real strong trimmer, something that has a sharper edge, you will go through high grass, I hate saying high, thick grass like nothing. A round one will still do it, but there will be more resistance. You see what I mean? So you got to think of the path of the least resistance. Round line is not the path of the least resistant. Something with an angle or twisted will be stronger cutting, because it moves through the air easier than a solid round does, because it's got the equal force hitting the back of it, right? But again, it'll fly better. I'd say that titanium force is the best. I'll tell you about HIPAA. I don't know how good it is yet. It could be my new favorite, and it's inexpensive, and I will put the link. This 3-pound roll, it looks just like, you know, Gator, identical to Gator. Looks a little thinner. It might be my favorite, because the little thinner round would be better, actually. That's 95. It might not be thinner, that's just the eyeballs. I do have the square Gator line. Does cut better than the round, but the round lasts longer. See what I'm saying? These edges will get broke off faster on concrete and stuff than a round will. A round will bounce off of it when something with an angle, see that, will catch on it. And that will change the behavior of your weed eater completely. Your weed eater will completely change the way it acts by what you put in it. Period. It'll change vibration. I know it sounds weird, but a trimmer will vibrate more with a less, you see, like with the squares and stuff, will have more vibration because of the wind. It's when the trimmer line's spinning that fast and that wind's hitting incorrectly behind it, it makes the trimmer line do this. So it will add vibration. Round line will be the good and most smooth. So you will have less trimmer vibration with round. Round's the only way to go, but I don't care. Trim force is my favorite in the spring. I'm pretty good at not hitting things, so it just goes with what. Now, if you're edging tons, don't use titanium or XP or my, what's the other Husqvarna commercial grade? I've got it right over there. Y'all seen it. They have another commercial grade too. It's really good on concrete. It's not that good on chain links. I noticed round gator line is about the best on chain link fences. We'll see what HIPAA can do. We'll put it up against them. I'm very excited to. If y'all know me and you've watched me over the years, you know I've got every trimmer line imaginable. I have been seeing on Amazon and places lately that new brands is popping up. It would be absurd for me to buy all of them because they're not small enough rolls and there's just not enough time. But I have tried all the major players, all the twists. Like I have a brand, you know, that Red Max Husqvarna makes the twist. It's the same thing as Red Max twist, but where Husqvarna owns Red Max, it's a different brand. I've even tried that. I've bought the store brand. I've bought, because even the store brands are made by like Desert. What's it called? Desert. One of them's Desert something that makes trimmer line. Shakespeare, Husqvarna. Steel makes it. HIPAA makes it. You know, there's a lot of brands that literally make it then in-house. Because they make it out of about the same plastic, don't they? The hops and little that they use to make the plastic on the trimmers, engine and stuff. Not the engine, the cover of the case, whatever you want to call it. I use a lot of those pellets to make other things. So they have it in-house is what I was told. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I've been told. So, what's the best trimmer line in the world? None of them. What's the best shape overall? Round. Universally is going to be the best. If you want a shaped, it's not going to last as long in the up on the fence line. Round is better on fences. Round is better on concrete. Round is not the best out in the middle of the field cutting grass. So go ahead and load it up with something that twists or has sharp edges. Not sharp edges, but edges will just cut pure grass better. That's why you need, I see people just gets one big roll and that's all they'll use. And I'm like, that's comical to me because you're not being efficient. Life is about efficiency. You want the path of the least resistance. I just told you, round fence lines. So if you're in your urban areas, residentials, round is little postage stamp yards. You only need round. First time you get out in the field, or you're doing an overgrown grass lawn and stuff, use something with an edge. Period. Make your life easier. Other than that, that's all you need. Now, there is lines that are stronger and last longer. I haven't found nothing yet that lasts. Husqvarna's pretty much got it on lockdown in Oregon with their gators. So they're pretty top tier. Still has the orange, is fantastic, and they got an X line that I like. Red Max's twist. Echo Crossfire I like a little bit. I do not like the Black Diamond. Everybody keeps telling me that they remade it and it's so much better now, but everybody I see using it's using a real weak trimmer too, so I don't know. If you have to be using a 2620T, 525 LST, or 535 or Steel 110, use it and then tell me it's the best, then I'll get some. Don't tell me when you're using a little 22cc 225 or something. You need to get something with some power before you tell me what's good and what's not good. I'm going from the most powerful trimmers in the industry, my experience. Round is universally better for the reasons I explained. Ones with edges is the best for pure grass and overgrowth and stuff. It just is. Think about it. Think about it for just a second. It's physics. Anyway, I need to quit talking. My throat is sore finally after I've made like 4 videos now. So buy whatever you want. I'll link HIPAA stuff. That's a good company. These are good companies. All these are good companies. So I'll link some of these in the description. I think I have these in my Amazon store already. I'll put this in my Amazon store. I don't know if I have this stuff. It's Weed Warrior, made in USA, of course, because it's Shakespeare. All this is made in USA. Probably, except HIPAA ain't. That, I don't know if Oregon is or not. I'm not looking. I don't care. It's trimmer line. I don't care where it's made. Peace and chicken grease.